So for today's deep dive, we're tackling a bit of a mystery.
Mhm.
How does a song from 1981, which wasn't even the biggest hit on its own album,
Right, that was Open Arms.
how does that song become maybe the most enduring piece of American music ever? We're talking, of course, about Journey's Don't Stop Believin'.
And, the first thing you have to understand is just how strange the song's structure is.
It's completely backward.
Most hits give you the chorus right away. Here, the title, the actual phrase, Don't Stop Believin', doesn't show up until 3 minutes and 20 seconds in.
But that's the genius of it, right? That tension. It forces everyone in the bar or the stadium to wait for it.
And then explode together. It's built for that shared release.
It really is.
Yeah.
And the heart of that whole message, it actually came from a really simple place.
Yeah, it came from keyboardist Jonathan Cain's father.
So this massive, globe-spanning anthem was originally just fatherly advice.
Basically. Cain was out in Hollywood. He was struggling, ready to pack it in and move back home.
He was going to give up on music.
Completely. And he called his dad, and his father just told him, don't stop believing. He literally wrote that phrase down.
Wow. So that's the core of it. But to make it universal, they needed a setting. Or, well, two settings.
Right, you've got Hollywood and you've got Detroit.
Cain brought the Hollywood part. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. At Sunset Boulevard.
The place for dreamers, actors, musicians, all that hope.
But the gritty part, the streetlight people, that came from Steve Perry.
And that was pure Detroit. He was just looking out a hotel window, watching people walk out of the dark into the light of a street lamp. He said the city was very much in my consciousness.
Which brings us to probably the most famous geographical error in rock history.
Oh, yes. South Detroit.
Which, as anyone from Detroit will tell you, does not exist.
It doesn't. He admitted he just made it up. He cared more about the sound than the map.
He tried north, west, east.
And he said the syntax for South Detroit just felt right. It sang better.
So it's about the feeling, not the facts, which kind of speaks to what they were trying to do, right?
Gotcha.
Cain said he wanted to get a little Bruce Springsteen going on.
Exactly. Make an anthem for the audience, something that pulled them into their world.
And it absolutely worked,
Yeah.
especially during that huge comeback in the 2000s.
Yeah, the resurgence was massive. What kicked it all off?
Well, the first big moment was actually pretty dark, the 2003 movie Monster.
Right, about Aileen Wuornos. Director Patty Jenkins used it in this really powerful scene, and it kind of put the song back on Hollywood's radar.
But the real commercial explosion, that was the Sopranos finale in 2007.
Oh, absolutely. The cut to black.
Tony puts the song on the jukebox, and the whole show just ends on the line, "Don't stop." People went crazy.
And the timing couldn't have been better because this was right when digital music was taking off.
So everyone who just had their minds blown by that finale could immediately go buy the track on iTunes.
And they did. By 2008, it was the first pre-digital song to sell over 2 million downloads.
The numbers are just staggering. By 2024, it's 18x platinum. What does that even mean in today's terms?
It means it's certified for 18 million units sold. It is arguably the biggest pre-streaming song in America.
And it's everywhere. The Chicago White Sox anthem, a rallying cry in hospitals during COVID.
And then, in 2022, it's inducted into the Library of Congress.
Which really gets to the core of it. Steve Perry said he always felt the song was for people facing any kind of emotional problem. It's just a reminder not to give up.
And that's why the Library of Congress chose it. They said the song has become something that has a life of its own.
It really makes you wonder then, when you're listening to those other classic songs, which ones are just quietly waiting for their Sopranos moment to become the anthem for a whole new generation? Something to think about.